Ma'am, so the title of our project is Consumer Preference and Willingness to Pay Towards Green Products. And me and my friend are the authors. I am Prithvi Devesh, and my friend's name is Nila Tamil Selvan. She is right now on the call, but due to a technical glitch, she is not able to talk. Her microphone is not working, ma'am.
Okay.
May I proceed with the presentation?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Ma'am, starting off explaining about the research itself. Ma'am, first, why I chose this topic at this point of time? Because, ma'am, as soon as the pandemic broke out, people started looking for healthier alternatives in every single way, especially Indians. Out of nowhere, everyone started being more careful about their eating and drinking habits, and trying to somehow maintain their immunity or probably even develop it. So, talking about green products or organic products and services, I thought would be related to the same area that we are dealing here. Ma'am, do you have the slide open with you?
No.
Prithvi, I've given you screen access.
Again, he has to permit.
Yeah, Prithvi,
okay,
I've given you
thank
screen
you,
access.
Devesh.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to share the screen.
Sure.
Yes.
Is this the PPT visible?
Yeah, visible. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Audible and it is visible.
Yeah, ma'am. Here I'm just talking about the research. Just a few pointers here and there. Starting with the different preferences of while we were doing the research, we understood a lot of different parameters, things that we didn't know, and the different kind of perceptions how the customers actually had towards purchase intentions in green products. So different preferences of customers regarding the purchase of green products and services was the first and the main point that we found. The next thing that we noticed was the new changing and usage trends in the utilization of green products. So wherein people sometimes use green products as a trend, or either they're actually environmentally responsible, or they're probably just using it out of the government's force. Moving on, the varying mode of purchase of the green products. So usually, if we go to a physical store around us, so I'm in a place called Chikmagalur, and here I do not find I don't even find good looking, let's say, reusable cloth bags. The only cloth bags that I find is too plain, and I probably do not want to use it. Wherein if I order something online, I'm gonna get a really good version of it with probably good design. Same goes with any other product, starting from seeds, starting from organic seeds to organic apparel as well, and then varying preferences among the different age groups. So this is something that we majorly noticed after getting the responses from the questionnaire. I'll be talking about the age groups in the later slides. The objectives of the research. The first objective was to achieve a better understanding about green products and to analyze the issues related to it. So before even starting with the research, as I said, the major intention was to understand how green products work in the market, and how their sales and what makes people buy these green products, or what makes them reject these green products. To empirically examine the perception of the consumer on green products. So the empirical examination is given in detail in the report, and all the empirical data was derived statistically from SPSS. To analyze the willingness of the consumers to purchase a green product among members of all age groups. So members of all age groups. We thought of targeting millennials in Bangalore, but the major age group was above 41 years old. Yeah, people living in Bangalore above the age 41. Our findings. The majority of the respondents, whoever answered a questionnaire or whoever were involved in the research, were aged above 41. The ease of adjustment with the products is the vital factor for most of the respondents. So we had a question in the questionnaire wherein we asked the people what they were looking for when they bought a green product. Was it the style? Was it the name that they got, that they are environmentalists, or was it just following everything for legal measures? So the option that was highest voted for was the ease of adjustment for them. For example, a simple organic reusable cloth bag is not waterproof. Wherein if you get a plastic bag, it's waterproof and it's even more handy. That's just an easy example for the point. Consumers pay more attention to perishability at time of purchase. This acts as a major point when it comes to buying organic products, as we know how plastic lives for long and organic products don't. Varied approaches towards purchasing green products. This is the same point here, explaining why people actually buy the green products. It may be for maintaining legal measures. It may be for being trendy. It may be just a status symbol. Suggestions and recommendations for future research. A larger sample from a non-metropolitan city could provide different results. So here, the city that was chosen was Bangalore, and all age groups were not included in the research. So a research with a bigger area covered, and a research with many more age groups included will give varied results. Future research can focus on selecting respondents from cities where awareness about green products and services is low. Bangalore, now evolving and being one of the biggest cities in India, already has a huge age group of a huge population of millennials, and millennials are now seen to be more environmentally responsible, wherein there are a few illiterate population sides of the same city or varied cities in India, who actually do not take social responsibility or any kind of environmental friendly activities seriously. So when those cities and third tier cities are taken into consideration, the results will be pretty accurate, and it will be more useful for the companies to use it for their schemes. These are the few references that we used for our research. There were 20 literature reviews done based on 20 research papers on and
all the best for you, Prithvi. And anyway, I'm seeing your questionnaire, but you should tell me the components. You cannot show it like this. But anyway, it's a very good project, and also the research paper. All the very best.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Prithvi. So Krishna, I've given you the screen sharing access. You can start with your presentation.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Yeah.
Ma'am, can I leave the conference or should I be on call?
That is your choice. If you want to listen to the next presentation, you can continue. Otherwise, you can leave.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Then, in that case, I'll be leaving the conference, ma'am. Thank you very much.
All the very best. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Thank you, Devesh.
Yes.
Yes,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Prithvi.
So,
Yeah.
so the topic we've chosen is the importance of customer satisfaction in relation to customer retention and loyalty. So the authors are me and Abhiram Kota, but currently he's not here because of some personal obligations. He's not able to come. So is that fine, ma'am? Yeah. Hello,
Hello.
ma'am.
Audible only for me.
Yeah, my teammate is not here, so is it fine?
Yeah,
He
I
has.
could hear that. Continue.
Yes, ma'am. So basically, what we've tried to understand is we've tried to understand the consumer behavior, consumer psyche, and how the consumer reacts in relation to various product attributes, quality, price, and how other factors like brand name and packaging. So, in the current scenario, in the COVID situation, what we can see is that people are starting to react more towards patriotism and starting to um, cling on more to Indian goods and one which has quality. Yes, ma'am. So,
Yes, yes.
so what we've done about the research. So, what we've understood is that businesses have tried to focus on customer satisfaction. It further helps them to increase their profitability because they're able to retain the customers, and in fact, through this retention, they are able to build upon further sales, and it's like a chain reaction which leads on to attaching more sales to it. So through this study, we would try to understand the gaps which exist between the mindset of the customer and the business, and how it would have an influence on the customer satisfaction. So as I just said, the producer or the business will tries to come up with more and more techniques and tools to try to fill in the gaps through which it can attract the customer and try to provide them with the best and most modified service which they can provide to the customer. And thirdly, helps to understand how business enterprise can give importance to pricing, customer handling, management quality, and influence customer satisfaction. So we can see that all these factors are in fact in a way intermingled and interconnected. Yeah. So what is the objectives of our research? So for our research, basically we conducted 80 survey of 80 respondents from the universities of Bangalore, as well as uh, just graduated students. People are just about to enter the working area. So what age group we've chosen is between the age of 18 to 25. So that composes of a 80% of a sample size of a sample. So through this, so first objective was to conduct an empirical study on the combined effect of customer satisfaction in relation to customer retention and loyalty of various fields. So we try to understand the customer. Where are they most loyal to? Do they focus on hospitality, electronics, textile, or something like travel and tourism? So, seeing the current scenario, we were able to find out that people are more conscious and more loyal towards their healthcare, since it's seeing the quality of importance of the quality of life. People are starting to stick on to those particular hospitals or services which they're getting, which provides them a mental satisfaction. And secondly, to understand the impact of customer satisfaction on the profitability levels of the organization. As I had previously mentioned, that the business will try to do as much as it can so as to retain the customer and further increase sales and build upon the relation with the customer. Thirdly, to be able to understand the behavior of a customer while buying the products of a brand. So through the survey, we were able to understand that um, there are various attributes which the customer look into while purchasing a particular product. And the attributes which were mainly given importance to by the customers were the brand name of the product as well as the quality of the packaging. People are enticed by the packaging and don't particularly focus on the price. But that is currently changing with the current recession which is going in the economy. Fourthly, to get an insight into the degree of importance of loyal customer base for a company, we try to understand how important it is to have a good and a very strong customer base and where the company can build on from. So our findings, what we were able to find after conducting the research of respondents from 18 to 25 age group, we were able to understand that there's a direct relationship between customer satisfaction and loyalty. That is the reason why all the leading brands and companies, they are constantly trying to focus on retaining and maintaining good relationships with the customer. Nextly, as I had said, these attributes contributed to a great extent to customer satisfaction and retention. So what we asked customers about was among these 5 attributes: price, quality, packaging. Ma'am, I don't remember all the attributes. I'll check it out 1 minute now. Discount and promotion and after sales service. So the survey currently it's with my teammate only. I just have the questionnaire with me. So what we were able to find was quality and packaging is given a brand name and packaging is given a huge importance. And fourthly, there was no significant difference between observed when it came to the gender identity of a person having an impact on the buying behavior. Both male and female acted indifferently towards the purchasing behavior, and it could be concluded that gender does not have much of an influence on how the customer behaves and reacts to the products. Yeah. And what suggestions and recommendations we would like to add. So the study could involve a sample group including people from a broader field and wider age group. So since we targeted only students and just working graduates from the city of Bangalore, I think we were able to only target people from the urban background and weren't able to tap into the rural market. So that would have been able to give us a more diverse and a more accurate result as such. Secondly, approaching citizens directly would have helped in getting a more unbiased and straightforward answer for clarity. Because of this COVID-19 situation, face-to-face talking and taking surveys was very difficult. So we had to take the help of Google Forms, and that was our only resort. And I think if we would have taken a direct face-to-face thing, it would have given a more personal touch to it, and people would have given more accurate results as such. And some references. So we took around 15 literature reviews and 15 authors we took reference from. Yeah, that's pretty much fun. Thank you, ma'am.
Right. You have taken different categories of products, or for which product you have like the previous Prithvi was presenting, he was telling about eco-friendly products, right? Which category you have
Yes,
taken?
ma'am, we've taken it from a consumer buying behavior. We try to understand the
No, I
consumer.
know it is a buying behavior varies according to the different types of products. Like it can be consumer goods, or consumer durable or industrial product or which product or for all the see it varies from product to product, right?
So what we've targeted is we asked them which sector do you think is more has a more chance for retention. So what we were able to understand is the highest rate
No,
of
what I am trying to tell you is the behavior towards fast moving consumer goods is totally
yes,
different from our
yes,
behavior towards industrial product. Do you
yes,
agree?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We conducted a
So,
survey. Yes, ma'am.
your topic is okay, consumer behavior for which product?
No,
White
we
goods, TV, washing machine, car,
it was
automobile, which one?
it was a comparison between all the sectors, like how consumers react
No,
for various sectors.
is it that
So
easy to
we were able to
compare?
understand that consumers are least loyal when it comes to FMCG, somewhat in the middle when it comes to telecom, and highly loyal when it comes to the healthcare industry. And we were able to understand how to bridge the gap and how businesses reacted to this. So since the healthcare industry has a high rate of retention, they they
Okay, do you have any question focusing on the product, behavior of a customer towards product, or is it all general question?
ma'am, I'll show you the questionnaire once. I have it over here.
No, you tell me. I don't. You don't have to show me.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm not telling that you don't have a questionnaire. I know you have a questionnaire. You have done some survey. But
Yes,
I
ma'am.
want you to explain it to me, right? Like the behavior of the customer with respect to various products. Whether you have any question relating to that. If you have,
Yes,
say yes. Otherwise, say no. That's all.
we have it, ma'am. Yeah,
You
and
have it.
not particularly to a product, more like to
Uh,
a how does a consumer react, like different.
React to what?
Can I just show you 1 minute? Like because we conducted the survey around May 25th, so around that time.
Even he was telling me the same.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
I
but
just
you refer your questionnaire and you tell me. You need not show me. You refer back to your questionnaire and you tell me whether you have any question relating to behavior of the customer or consumer and various products.
various products, ma'am.
Ma'am, I think you
Uh,
can basically display the
have
questionnaire on
you
his own
made?
screen
Have you?
right now.
Ma'am,
Ma'am?
you
No,
can.
they need not display the questionnaire.
No, he
You
can
can
refer to the questionnaire by displaying to
you
you
can
as well,
refer
ma'am.
to the questionnaire and just tell me whether you have any such thing.
Yes, ma'am, he'll refer
Okay,
it on the
ma'am.
screen only. No,
Otherwise,
no, ma'am.
otherwise, okay, leave it. Otherwise, in
Yeah.
future, you make a note, right? In
Ah,
future, when you do any kind of research, be focused. Behavior of a consumer will definitely not the same for consumer goods, consumer durables, and industrial products. It varies,
yes, ma'am.
right? When it comes to industrial product, how do we choose? We go to details, right? Economical part of it, the life period of it, and
Hmm.
durability. We see different aspects. Whereas when it comes to consumer goods, it is different. Okay, we even go with after say no the promotion they make, discount,
Hmm.
no all that we see. So the consumer mind varies according to the products. So this point
Yes,
you'll have
ma'am.
to keep in mind when you are taking up any survey or any research. So just
Hmm.
make a note of it. And thank you so much, Christian, by your name, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us. And everything is recorded, and
Hmm.
we will also share it with you, the compiled recording, compiled video of this conference, and you
Okay,
can
ma'am.
share it with your friends and your known circle, and you will get global visibility through this. So thank you so much, and thanks,
So,
Devesh. It's a good effort. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Krishna, for attending it.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Devish, for giving me
Yeah,
the opportunity.
yeah. No